who definitely does not want to go home empty-handed. So he'll be battling for the bronze medal here in Denmark. Now our second semifinal match. And this one's intriguing. To me it is. Mike Schloesser of the Netherlands. First out, he'll be on target number 1. And Mike Schloesser, at 22 years of age, is ranked number 1 in the world, averages 9.8 per arrow. And he'll be taking on Domagoj Buden of Croatia, 19 years old. He knocked off Sergio Panyi this morning, came from behind to do it. In fact, in that match, Sergio Panyi had jumped out to an early lead, 29-27, and Domagoj Buden was able to come back and win by 143 to 142. So he showed his mettle and what he's made of. An outstanding archer, Domagoj Buden of Croatia. So two of the best young male archers in compound, getting set to go head-to-head here in Denmark on a golden autumn afternoon here in late September. Carl Archery along with Dahlia Crook of the United States USA team. And Mike Schloesser to shoot first. Schloesser, the world champion from 2013 in Belgic, leans back and lets it go, and it's a 10.
It's a good start. It's what you want. Same thing. Strong start for both of them.
Domagoj Buden dialed in.
9.8 rechtshoog. Hier nou.
So Mike providing an opportunity now for Domagoj Buden. Doesn't take advantage.
Goed jongen. Net over de
29 is a good start.
Hier naar Polak. Imaš vremena.
So both with scores of 29 on their first 3 arrows, and we're even at 29 apiece here in this semifinal showdown between Domagoj Buden and Mike Schloesser. Mike Schloesser this year. Won stage 1 in Shanghai with a 7-3 win over Zach Garrett. Or excuse me, not Zach Garrett. Couldn't be Zach Garrett. Let's just say he won stage 1 in Shanghai. Finished 4th in Medellin, and also came close to getting the bronze medal in Antalya. But it's been interesting to watch Mike over the last couple of years. He is so good. I mean, he's set world records in qualifying, and then sometimes things don't go quite his way in the big matches, in the big medal matches. And he himself and his coaches have talked about that openly and publicly, that, yeah, he's got to get a little bit stronger in those situations.
Yeah, it's a high pressure situation. It's something that you can't stop improving on. And yeah, it's definitely...
It's different from qualifying and eliminations, isn't it?
Yeah, being on the stage, it's a different atmosphere.
Goed jongen, X. Goed jongen.
That's what Mike Schloesser does with regularity. And when he's on his game, he's tough to beat.
It's a good shot. Both of them.
Yeah, Dom's proving to be a tough customer too.
Goed jongen, X. Hier nou unutra. Čvrsto. Imaš vremena.
9.
Just a little bit of a slip that time for Domagoj Buden.
9 or 10 on the line.
That's close. Can't tell.
Ja. Kan het maar niet goed zien. Hier nou unutra. Mirno, polako.
So it might be tied. We'll have to see with Mike's arrow. I couldn't tell very well.
It was tough from our angle to tell.
Što bo radi?
Judges will take a look at it from a couple of different angles
Polako.
before coming back with a final ruling, a decision on that. Sometimes you just have to shake your head.
Yep.
Dom Buden, 19 years old, 15th in the world, averaging 9.6 per arrow. Lives and trains in Zagreb, Croatia. So Ron van der Hoff, the Dutch coach, and Mike Schloesser intently looking 50 meters downstream. Trying to get it. It was 3 straight 10s. They give him the 10.
And 59 points out of a possible 60. Domagoj Buden shooting first on target 2.
Blijf bij je taak gewoon, hè. Doen wat je moet doen.
And here we go for the third end.
Čekaj. Čvrsto refulje. Čvrsto unutra.
Dom Buden from Croatia. Leads off with the 10.
Goed, jongen.
Which is matched by Mike, who maintains his 1-point lead. He led 59-58 after that second end, after the judges decided that that was indeed a 10 on his final shot of the second end.
Goed, jongens.
Good shot. Both of them.
Čvrsto unutra. Čekaj pucanj. Čekaj mirno.
10-10-10, perfect score.
So 10-10-10. Dom Buden staying right on the heels of Mike Schloesser, and might catch him if Mike comes up with anything less than a 10, and that's what happens, and we're tied at 88 apiece.
We are tied at 88 points for each archer after 9 arrows.
Yeah, and it can, like I said before, it can turn around just like that. And I mean, it's not a full turnaround. It's a tie, and it's exciting to watch it. I mean, when you're actually in the situation, you would much rather be leading, but
you've got to, I imagine you do the same thing too, Dahlia. While you're training, you imagine yourself in these kinds of situations. You have to visualize these kind of situations.
Yeah.
So when you get there, you've been there before.
yeah, and training for this tournament, I was doing a lot of visualization, especially with not a lot of time to prepare for it, and it's really important. And I remember years ago, I would watch these videos and stuff, and from the World Cups and everything, and go out and train and imagine being in those situations. And that was years ago, and it's definitely something that can be prepared for.
Blijf bij je taak, hè, Mike.
So when you're practicing in the barn back in outside Wichita, Kansas,
Yep.
you think of yourself in an 88 all tie, huh? Going into the fourth end. Schloesser and Buden knotted at 88.
Zeker, jongen. Netjes.
Schloesser trying to untie the knot.
Čvrsto, još uvijek je reful.
Makes a
You like that
statement.
shot.
Polagano unutra.
Buden will like that too. That shot, not sure he's going to like it all.
Održi pritisak, čvrsto unutra, čekaj pucanj. Čekaj pucanj, pusti ga da odradi.
Not gonna like that one
Rekao
either.
sam ti čekaj.
Had a chance to go up by one. He goes down by one. Advantage Schloesser. Takes advantage.
Čvrsto unutra.
And at worst, Schlosser will have a 1-point lead heading to the 5th end.
9.
And in fact, it'll be a 2-point lead.
It is now a 2-point
117-115. Favor Mike Schloesser, trying to get to the gold medal match and take on Seppi Siljers of South Africa.
Nemaš ništa napraviti. Ne, napravili smo sve što.
Semifinal match number 2.
Thank you. Nemaš ništa, pići dalje.
Mike checking out his arrows. Seems like a simple thing to do, but if you don't,
Yeah, you want to make sure that your knocks aren't broken. You didn't hit an arrow and damage it. Check the fletching. Some people, sometimes you can spin them in your hand and see if they're straight still. But you definitely want to check them and make sure that they're not damaged in any way, because you don't want to be shooting that arrow if it is.
it's part of the details, those little details.
Yep, make all the difference.
Yep,
First on target number 2.
can make a big difference. Had it all the way, right, Mike? Yeah. He wasn't so sure at first. Mike Schloesser finished 8th a year ago at the World Cup Finals in Mexico City.
Idemo da mi.
Did not shoot at the World Cup Finals in 2014
Lijepo.
or 2013 in Paris.
10.
Good shot.
Buden hoping to make a comeback bid. Needs some help from Mike Schloesser. He gives back a point.
Čvrsto unutra.
There's 1 point separating them with 2 arrows to go.
And he's doing good. The last end is important because you want to finish strong, especially if you're not leading. Oh, especially if you're leading or if you're not leading. Either situation.
We are now tied
Yeah.
Čvrsto da mu.
because Buden kept fighting.
Čvrsto unutra, mirno.
He is now in a
Ima
position.
vremena, radi, dobar pucanj.
Oh, and just as we say that, the dreaded red. So a 9 here for Schlosser will wrap it up and put him in the gold medal match. Had 9s on his previous 2 shots, and he gets the 9. He was struggling, you could see.
Yeah. He wanted it to go off sooner.
Held it together just long enough, just kept it in the 9 ring, and as a result, that 9 sends Mike Schlosser to the gold medal match. What a battle, though, with Dom Buden, who came back and tied it up with 1 arrow to go, only to shoot an 8 on his last shot. I'm sure it'll be a little bit tough for him to get to sleep tonight.
Well, still has 1 more match though.
True.
Needs to shake it off and take what he needs to with him for the next match and learn what he needs to learn. And I mean, there's about, I guess, half an hour until the bronze medal match for him, and he's gonna have to take that time to prepare for it, to shake off this match.
It's easier said than done, though, isn't it, Don?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Not that it's happened to you before, but
I mean, you always want to win the gold, but when the semifinals don't go the way you want them to, you need to learn how to move on and to get ready for the next match and give it everything you have for that.